And we're live. What is
All
up, everyone?
my burps taste like smoked meat.
Yeah, they do. Why is that, Dan? What do you have in your life now?
A pole smoker? No,
A pellet.
that's not right.
A pellet.
Pellet smoker.
Pole smoker. My God. Oh, that sounds way better. There we go.
We got two Another Woodshop podcast
What?
logos on the screen.
Oh, we do. Oh, it's because our buddy Chris is not here yet. They will be. It's meant for a guest. So Chris Burton from A Glimpse Aside is joining us shortly. He's just putting his kids to bed. He's being a good father. What are you people
what's
doing
that
on
like?
here? You know, not being good fathers and mothers. But what is going on, everyone?
Hit Boss is amazing. And I had somebody on Threads point out that you just want to own all the things with Boss in the name. And I think that's correct.
That tracks for you, Dan. How
need,
am I talking in the chat? Emma, is that you? Are you on my account?
Oh.
That's something. Something's happening.
But anyways, I was able to check the settings and everything on the Pit Boss while I was smoking some what I smoked today. Beef short ribs.
Smoke some beef ganja.
Yeah.
Ganja.
Pork short ribs. I was able to check it while I was across town. Technology.
Isn't it
How
amazing?
amazing is that?
Isn't it so
I
cool?
could check it and I could change the temperature right there on the old phone. And
Hey, Lars, that is whack, okay? You behave. By the way, how do I sound this week? Because last week I was a little low, apparently.
that's my fault. I think
It's
I didn't
totally
raise your
Dan's
levels
fault,
up.
but we're not
I'll
pointing
take the blame
fingers.
for that. I'll take the blame.
We're not pointing fingers, but it was all Dan's fault. However,
We are gonna totally make Scott help us figure out how to make our audio sound as good as his, because that just wasn't
I mean,
fair.
he's all set up. He's got all the noise canceling things.
His audio sounded amazing. I was highly jealous. I wanted to make his audio sound really bad, but I didn't have the heart.
See,
to
the
do
problem
it.
is we can't use noise canceling of any kind because it'll just literally cut our audio completely. Just
Yeah,
Dan-
because this
Dan
is
and I will
just plain noise,
be
really.
gone. Hey, Emma's back or here, but Peter's gone. Hi,
Ooh, fresh shrimp on the
on the Barbie.
Barbie.
Speaking of Barbie,
That's my Italian accent.
you know what? I want to
Speaking
be
of Barbie.
I want to be a big enough deal where I am invited to a Barbie premiere, like all the cool kids. Chris, I hear shuffling. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
He's faceless.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm getting some
He's trying.
settings.
There he is.
Hey,
Oh,
go.
clean that lens, buddy. Come on.
Jeez, clean the lens off.
Come on.
Content
Yeah,
creator
Yeah, you're a full-time
101.
content creator. You can't be pulling this stuff.
Good lord.
God.
Oh, it's right here.
You can't tell me you don't have any rags in that shop.
It's not really a rag. I got to get some.
No, he's at the
know,
richest stage
lit-
now. So, yeah, he's got the lens cleaner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lint free.
That's so much better.
That is way better. I didn't expect it to get
So
that
much
good.
gooder. Yeah, man.
Wow.
better.
Yeah,
Much better.
outstanding. Oh my God, you're 720p, man. That looks good.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Before
Yeah,
you
good.
were 180X.
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
Q.
Is anybody gonna bring coffee tonight?
Coffee?
Well, we don't do coffee. I'm doing Cayman Jacks tonight.
I mean the dude.
Never heard of him.
No, I'm just kidding.
We don't know him.
I'm just kidding.
He's no longer with the company.
Yeah. I know it was in poor taste. I'm sorry. Bitter.
I do.
No cream-
I
no
do
cream and
love
sugar.
the speculations that people have about like how it all went down. Like it was just like,
Right.
guys, I'm busy. We're like, yeah, we know you're busy. We love you. Hugs all around, and like that was it. And I
And
was
we
like,
had an amicable.
Like, it wasn't like a breakup, and everyone's like, yo, so like, what happened? Like
The
nothing.
reality of three grown men with lives and families to be able to continue to do something like this for any length of time.
Absolutely.
3 years on.
Once is tough.
The fact
So
that we can do this weekly
yeah.
without any excuse, like,
Right.
it's kind of a miracle. It's a little miracle, yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I can do it is because my family is afraid to talk to me. So,
Shut up! He's literally yelling at a kid's treehouse
Yeah.
now.
there's nobody here.
There's no one there.
Yeah.
They all left me. They're at the
door's
Taylor
your
Swift
door's on
concert
the
number
other side of
2.
the room.
Oh, are they?
They're all at Taylor Swift #2 today or this
Lord.
weekend. Oh yeah, except for John. He's over there. I
Hi,
forgot he's
John.
over there.
Well, Chris, thank you for joining us.
Yes, of course.
We didn't get to give you the whole spiel, but the spiel basically
Can you hear
is-
me okay?
You can't.
Yeah,
We
it's
can.
not
You're a
fine.
little low. I don't know if you can crank up your gain a little bit.
Well, I can do that, but I have the microphone kind of away, a little bit away. I can bring it a little bit closer.
There we go.
It's gooder.
So
It's getting gooder.
How about that? Is that a little bit better?
That's much gooder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter quite so much right now as compared
Right.
to like
Oh,
when
yeah,
we
yeah,
start
okay.
actually recording the podcast.
So what
This
was
is
the
all
thing
for
called?
shits and giggles.
Audacity. The Audacity.
Like,
Yeah, like we had Audacity to tell you that you need to download software.
I sound. I'm not sure if there's like an Audacity, like I guess media streaming service where you can like listen to podcasts.
No,
listen to
that's
music,
not it.
Sports.
I'll
That's
send
not
you a
it.
link.
Okay.
I'll send you a link.
We'll go over all that
Yeah, yeah.
after the pre-show. This is nothing.
Yeah, we'll get you all set
Oh, okay.
up. This is basically loosey goosey, hang out at the bar before we go to the show.
Call Pete names,
Yeah, call me names.
make fun of my beard.
This is where we all
Right.
learn to
Stuff
yes
like
and
that.
with each other.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What are you
Okay.
drinking, Chris? Anything fun?
That's a caffeinated beverage. That's
Caffeinated
fun.
beverage. Caffeinated.
We don't say
zero.
the C word around here. It's a latte.
It's a latte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's an absolute zero monster. That's what it is.
What?
Oh,
Oh, you're
all
drinking
right.
Monster? Oh, nope. Sorry. The feed might freak out for a little bit.
And,
Zoomed in
I,
there
I,
for a moment.
I hide it, like in a.
Yeah, you don't want people to know the real you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The real
You hide your shame.
you monster.
a lot of my work is done early mornings and late nights because, because life and what's on the plate here. So that's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Jake
True.
Miller, it's only considered a fight when there was an actual battle. When there's just like a one-sided fight, you don't call it a fight. So, because we won. that.
P.S. Chris, if you go to our
Yeah.
YouTube channel, you can follow along with the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know how YouTube works.
I do.
I know you're kind of new to it.
He gets his recipes from there.
YouTube.com and search for Another Woodshop podcast.
Yeah, I just subscribed to you guys recently. So
I apparently
We appreciate it.
was watching
We
your
got tens of
videos
followers.
on another account because I have a personal account, I have the Peaches Workshop account, and then I also have the AWP account logged in. So I'm like always changing accounts. And I went to like look at your page just to get the handle. I'm like, how am I not subscribed to his thing? I watched his videos.
for
Probably
me,
on the wrong channel. Yeah, because my Peaches Workshop one wasn't subscribed, but my personal one was.
it's
so
I
Yeah,
can't.
it's got
I
two
can't
follows
wait
for
to
me.
flex on the podcast of how long I've been following Chris.
Tens of minutes.
In a long time. In a
Tens of
long
minutes.
time.
I can't do this.
I think I
there's
confessed to
latency.
you in your Suburban from that ride home, not the ride
Yeah.
back to the hotel.
That's
You were
right.
the
Yeah, you
only
guid
one.
had like a romantic night.
We did.
at
We held
Workbench.
hands. It was nice. It was
Workbench
nice.
Con, or- is that where it was?
I think it was Workbench Con. Yeah, we went to
Yeah,
a
it was.
restaurant or something. We rode back together in your Suburban, and everybody else walked like a bunch of chumps.
So wait,
Correct.
why am I blanking on? Because we didn't meet at Workbench Con, or at least we didn't get to chat
No,
extensively.
Pete, where do we meet, man? Did we meet at
No, we
Maker
did. I
Camp?
Maker
think-
Camp.
Did we?
Chris was at Maker Camp last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
We may have met we met each other, but we didn't really get to like interact until when I was looking at lenses. You helped me out with the new lenses for the Laguna.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah, I think that's when we like really
yeah,
chatted
yeah.
and bonded and we're friends forever now. But like that's Maker Camp was a little hard.
Right,
Actually,
right.
where are you based out of? You're East Coast, right?
Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah.
Florida. Okay. Yeah.
Technically, that's East.
It's
Coast.
technically east. It's like the worst part of
Gulf
the east.
Coast.
It's just above Central Jersey and Rhode Island, the armpits of America.
Yeah, really. No, I'm way down. I'm way down here, man.
Yeah.
So how's
It's
the
been
weather? Is it hot and
brutal.
nasty?
It's awful. I hate it. And recently, I just got my AC fixed in this.
Dude, I don't know
shop.
how you didn't have a mini split with that. Oh my god, or any kind
No,
of AC.
I do. I have a mini split, but I've had it since 2019, and it I never did put the J-bait style filters above it all,
oh.
and I wish I had. So basically, I had 3 leaks, and it just was the whole interior unit was shot, and I had to get a new one. It was under warranty, but they had to go make it in China.
Oh.
So it took 3 months to get here. It was a pain.
They make
I
it
put a
out of
window-
iPhones or what?
I don't know. I put a window unit over here, a small window unit.
Well, at least you got a window.
Okay.
That's important.
I got that's 6
Wow.
windows in the shop.
My old shop didn't
But
have a window, so that
it's
was tough.
I actually have a window unit right there, and it's not in a window. It's just hanging out the wall.
Oh, you're one of those houses.
That's all you need.
It came with the house. I'd turn it on, but it's loud AF. It would screw up the podcast.
You got central air.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's central air too, but it just
you can
helps.
never hear. You can never hear people's noises in the background when YouTubers or whoever apologizes. Sorry for the noise. There's a band outside. No one ever.
Sorry for the mariachi band.
There is one sound that'll pierce through any kind of noise canceling, and that is like a weed whacker running. So when somebody's doing like, especially with a lot of YouTubers when they're recording on a weekend, what does everyone do on a Saturday morning? Weed whacks their stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Leaf blowers.
That's the whippersnipper.
Allow me to play you the music of my people.
So how can I see this chat? So when I tried loading the YouTube channel, and both sounds were going like crazy. And
You mute the audio. Just mute it or pause it even, and you can actually pop out the chat if you hit the 3 dots above the chat. You can pop it out and make it live chat, and then you can just
I usually pop out the chat and put it
minimize
right
it
over
on-
the window we're looking at.
Yeah, I actually have it right over Dan's face.
Yeah, that's a good place for it, really, actually.
You're talking about the 3 dots on the
Above
YouTube
the
channel?
chat on the because are you watching the actual
I
video?
don't think Chris sees the actual
Oh,
chat.
I see it. Pop out
Oh.
chat. I got it.
Okay.
Poop out chat.
Ha ha ha.
Haha, he did
That's
it.
amazing.
Poop out chat.
All right, so while you guys are
Katrina,
doing that,
Katrina's here. What's up? Hey, how you doing, Katrina?
yeah, Katrina's trying to like cozy up like she knows you. Get out of here.
Yes, she knows me. we got a lot in common for sure.
You live in the same area.
Tomas
No.
calling you out on the trail
we live
boss.
in the absolute.
Tomas calling you?
We'll
Oh,
get
on the
yeah.
on the voicemail?
Yep.
Oh, what are you pre-listening? That's
No,
against the rules.
no, he has transcripts. He always has a transcript, so you know.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forget about that.
If I could turn back.
On the other hand,
time.
these little Timu trays,
Oh, that's cute. How much were those?
Yeah, how much was that?
$2
Oh, that's actually like
off
That-
Timu. They're
Could you have to buy a certain amount?
no, you can buy one at a time. I bought 10.
what's the shipping?
$0 in
Yo,
shipping.
I'm starting to like you're really convincing me here.
There's no shipping in Timu, man. It's crazy.
It's like slow Amazon. It's so funny.
It's crazy slow. It's like a 2-week shipping
But, like,
because
for
it's coming straight
$2,
from
like,
China,
That makes
and it's acacia.
in
So
case
it's
you're
not
wondering.
it's not terrible hardwood, but it is hardwood.
No, but that's
Yeah.
see, that's the kind of tray that like you get like 10 or 20
Monkey
of, and you engrave them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
whatever,
saying. Yeah, $2 a piece.
Hey, who's this Avenger 429?
Oh, it's Lars.
Oh, that's Lars.
Lars is funny.
Oh, Lars is super funny.
Designing tools for woodpeckers.
No, they just have a.
It's not a sore spot. It's not a sore spot. I promise.
They just follow his channel.
Yeah, we're gonna go into that in the podcast. I think I have a bunch of questions.
Yeah, they're not gonna spoil anything.
Oh
too
man, I'm
much.
getting called out. Damn. Just by the voicemail title
right.
is Pete's shop is
Malcolm.
complete.mp3.
Oh god.
So, Chris, are you gonna go back to Maker Camp this year?
You better.
Yes.
It's non-negotiable.
Good answer.
Got a-
Good answer.
I got a trip planned the end of August, but then I'm gonna try to make it to Maker Camp as well. Where
Where are you going?
I am going out to. Man, I can't really say right now.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm going
Why-
out to
why-
none of your business.
Why say in the pre-show? I mean, I may talk about it or not. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's.
Oh, is it business related?
It's a business trip. It's
Oh,
All right, all right.
it's trying to move things along.
he's
and
probably
advance
going to
things along.
Germany like every other cool person that got sent to. I don't know. Keith is going to Switzerland. Other people are going to the UK. There's people going to Germany.
I'm going to
People going
Ottawa,
things-
Iowa tomorrow.
Oh,
Going to Strongsville, Ohio.
Strongsville, Ohio. Ooh,
Just
Exotic.
as exciting as me.
it's exotic.
Mute this thing. No, that's the head pecker. The head peckers of wood, whatever. That's the
Head peckers. Well, I'm writing that down.
Oh yeah. I saw somebody put in their pecker fest. Who was that? Oh,
Peckerfest. Oh,
I've
that's
actually
Adam
got-
Barnett.
Yeah, no, I see him. I've actually got I'm doing like some resin and laser cut signs of that exact logo.
You can't
coming up.
laser resin.
That.
Liar.
No. Laser, glue together, and then fill
Resin,
them
I know.
with resin. Yeah, you can kill yourself basically with all the fumes and the poison.
Yeah, you can do it once.
Right. Do it one time.
Okay, we got that one. Who's this person? Who left his voicemail?
That's cool, man.
Malcolm. In the middle.
Who's that?
So
that
Pete
Kamani
is bringing in
too?
questions. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I'm just grabbing
pre-listen
the
to. We're gonna pre-listen to our questions. We like to pre-listen to our questions live.
Okay.
So and we weed out all the racist and terrible
crazy
comments. We do
and
that
yeah.
live. That way, when we get to the recorded section, we know what to expect.
Yep. That's the
Right.
smart thing to do.
Okay.
That makes perfect
Dan,
sense,
do you
right?
want to pre-read the question we have from Suman?
Wow, we just had him on 2 weeks ago, and you already. Yeah, I'll do that.
Suman Sarkar.
Suman.
Yeah, Suman called in.
Yeah.
Hello, Suman.
Hey, Suman.
I like that. I like that a lot. Where is
Also,
it at?
I got a Nick Brim and.
Oh, this is giveaway.
Ash.
That's why.
Oh, you're in the wrong one, bud.
Yeah, I was in the wrong one.
I
Suman
am-
Sarkar, he wrote in, and Chris, we don't answer these now. Okay.
Yeah, I won't.
Hi, Chris. Being a maker that offers physical products for sale, there are limitations on maximum output set by tools, shop size, and more importantly, number of hours available in the day. Do you feel like you have reached your capacity in any of those three criteria? And what strategies are you implementing to ensure your business continues to be scalable? That's from Suman.
Yeah, don't answer it now. So help me God if you answer it now. If you pull a Scotty Water, no, actually Suman. Suman did that.
It was
Instead of answering-
Suman. It was Suman himself that was answering the questions in the pre-show. He nearly got canceled. You don't do that here. We do not do that here.
Will I hear the question again?
Yeah.
we'll
We'll read it again.
yeah.
We'll read it
Just
again.
want to make sure. Like,
and then
notes.
we also
It just allows you to get the question in your brain and try to formulate an answer, so you don't have to think about it all on the spot.
yeah, I got you.
So Nick Bram and Ash called in last week with an intro suggestion because Chris, we're looking for a new intro since the incident, where
The
we
incident.
spilled the coffee.
Right.
You know,
you spilled
where
the beans.
where we drinking tea now. No, so they called in and we completely missed them because they called in like everyone should in the middle of the week, not last minute, because we do a terrible job of pimping our own podcast. So we're gonna listen to them today, and hopefully they're good. But what's funny is Nick sent a video, but it's
What?
he couldn't strip out the audio.
He knows
I
this
guess-
is a podcast,
I guess
right?
a podcast.
Come on, Brim.
It's a podcast. It's all about the bod. But I guess he couldn't strip out the
It's a
audio.
dad
Didn't know how
podcast.
to, and he's like, I just sent a video. So appreciate you
Dad
clarifying it
podcast.
because I was very confused why like there's a video in this email. And then Suman does a thing there too where he makes the sounds. Okay,
Pete,
cool.
kick out Braden and make room for you now. Kamani, let's talk privately. I think we could probably make room for you, bud.
Come on,
But Braden's coming too.
Braden's coming, yeah. But like, there's like really nice old couches in that house.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Have we locked that place down yet before we start?
No, we're that's gonna be this week. I think I don't
Okay.
remember why I was holding off when I was messaging you about it.
We rent an Airbnb for Maker Camp. I don't know if you know this, Chris. We have a special secret Airbnb that we don't tell anybody about.
That's nice. I like to hear that.
It's very nice.
That's very cool.
It can be used
So
for,
I got a weird
casting.
Weird
yes.
story.
Oh, please. We like
I'm
weird
gonna
stories.
Save it for the show, but it's kind of offhand. So like,
I'm getting one.
I was
Sorry, go on.
I was so fortunate last year. I wasn't gonna go to Maker Camp at all, just because what's going on here, man. Like, you know, I'm long and the short of it is life is autoimmune suppressed, and it's probably up and around and with us about 70 to 75 days out of the year. So I couldn't bank on going on a trip. So I gotta like really plan this thing out. I couldn't go for that long. Well, my wife's like, screw this. I'm gonna see what I can do to do this. And she messaged Derek from Malden and said, what can we do to get Chris up there? And he's like, hold on, let me see what I can do, And then
I like the Derek accent. That's
Slow
very
it
good.
down. You gotta slow it down. Hold on. You gotta.
he calls me back or calls her back. Yeah, he calls her back. Happy Saturday. Anyway, calls her back and says, it says like, look, hey, we got him a room at Jimmy's. He's gonna be staying upstairs, and it's all good. So then, I got this like for my anniversary. I opened this card and there's Derek's face in the card, and he's like, come see me, buddy. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And she's like, I got it worked out. So anyway,
That's awesome.
I go from like this like super fan to being like somewhat friendly with these guys now, and I'm over at Jimmy's house. I'm like, where am I staying? He's like, oh, you're gonna be upstairs. So I go up to the room, and I'm on the 3rd floor, and the room, no joke, is probably got 50 wasps in it, and so I know
It tracks.
Right?
This tracks.
not like 50 of me. I'm talking about the insects, and like they're literally all over the walls. And I said, "What the?" He goes, "Well, we'll deal with it later."
We'll deal with it later.
Come hang out when you go to
That's
bed.
like a very Jimmy response.
Yeah, when you go to bed, just come get me, okay? And I said, okay, whatever. And
When you go to bed, just come get me.
yeah, it was like 2 a.m. after we get done like blacksmithing some crap. And I said, hey man, we gotta take care of these wasps. She's like, yeah, hold on, let me get the Super 77 in a paper towel. And
What?
he goes up there and he literally spray glues all these wasp wings, and they just fall to the ground. And then he scoops them all up in a paper towel. He's like, all right, good night.
That is the most Jimmy crap I've ever seen or ever heard.
And you know what?
Sounds-
It was
Oh
this is the funny part. Like I said, there's probably like 40. I mean, there's like 40 wasps. There's a lot. He grabbed one Bounty Selecticize and he picked them all up in one little like.
Jimmy's got big hands.
You're gonna get stoned.
One
Right?
paper towel.
Yeah.
You gotta. What's the word I'm looking for?
Meanwhile, I like
Be efficient.
triple ply if I'm just like wiping a stain on a table.
What an advertisement for Bounty, man.
Yeah.
You
So
should.
anyway,
Yeah,
that
you
was
should
it.
have been creating content for Bounty right there. You could have sold it to him.
Lars says that is so gangster. It is. Yeah, that's just Jimmy's
crazy.
MO. Jimmy's just like
That sounds like very Jimmy. Jimmy invited us over to his house last
We're
year, and we
going
never got
this year.
around to
We have to go see
being
the
able to get
chapel.
over there. And this year we have to make it happen.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
can see the wasp. I'll be there too. He said I can have the wasp room again.
Oh, great!
You want the wasp room? The wasp suite?
Yeah.
Can I have the wasp suite?
It's so
I
crazy.
you know what? The only thing we got to figure out, Dan, for this year is honestly like food, the food situation, because you legitimately cannot go out anywhere in the area,
But
like immediate area.
We brought
to
a
go
whole
get
cooler full of stuff.
food. We did, and it
What do you-
wasn't enough. It was not enough. We ate all the deli meats.
From what I
Drunk.
remember, I ate a
were-
bunch the night we
Dan,
came
were
home and I was
annihilated.
wasted.
We ate the entire sheet of prosciutto.
I ate the entire sheet of
Yeah,
prosciutto.
we're like, and like the Polish ham. Like, remember that Polish ham I brought? The spicy
Paul
one?
Jackman's like, would you believe it or not? I have a wasp Jimmy story too.
My God. Wait, Paul, I want to hear this story now.
It might be. I've heard one. There's like where the wasps were collected in like a big area, and someone thought it was a hole in the wall. And the next morning, the hole had moved like 6 feet. And so they
Wow.
thought,
Oh, because they were like
the hole
tightly
was like
bound
a-
in there.
Yeah, and they thought it was just a hole in the wall. So then it moved. Like I thought the hole was over there. What the hell's going
Oh,
on?
Emma's got us covered.
On it.
Oh, that's the one. That's the story.
Ah, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Paul.
Kamani, we got you covered, bro. Don't worry about it. You're good. You don't have to sell it anymore. Yeah, that's such a Jimmy story. That's fantastic. I love it.
That's Jimmy to a T. But yeah, we need to see. The thing is, like, Jimmy does the open invitation. He's like, yeah, just go up to the house, and we're like, I don't know where the house is. Like, we haven't been there yet.
Yeah, he came over like we were all at the picnic table or something. He put his
constantly
arms around
telling
our
us to
shoulders.
just go.
Come over to the house. And we're like, okay, where? And he was gone.
Oh yeah, Jackman's telling us the story.
We were all staying there when we shot the pilot for Netflix show. We got our rooms late, so it was dark, and Graz mentioned some hole in the wall that night. And then he woke up in
That's right.
the morning and realized the hole moved, and then he realized it was actually a group of wasps.
Oh God.
Yeah.
At least the good thing is, like, you guys are always coming in at night when you're like drunk, and then the wasps are asleep. You can
Yeah,
flick
wasps
the wasp
gotta sleep,
after
right?
7 p.m. As soon as it gets
45
dark.
degrees.
Yeah, you can like
Like
mess
40
with a
degrees in
wasp.
the room.
Yeah. What is going on in my driveway? Sorry, like I just keep getting
You
motion.
probably got bears.
Oh,
Pete has bears run through his yard all the
beets, bears,
time. Battlestar
and deer.
Galactica.
What? Never
So
heard.
Pete, you're in Jersey, and Dan, where are you?
I'm in Jersey.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh,
Nebraska.
Yeah.
He's just right down the road from me. He's I think what 13 hours.
I'm on the
and
other
there?
side
14 hours?
from
well,
my door to your door, it's one road.
It's
we
really
got
funny because like we are
like a play button.
yeah, we're
all three of
literally like we're both about 5 minutes off of 80.
I-80.
And yeah, I-80. So like I could literally go 5 minutes south, just stay
I'm
on
probably
80 and
even
then get off
closer to
my sides.
I-80 than that. I'm probably like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about I-95? Anybody close to that?
Yeah,
I-95?
Yeah, I'm close to it.
Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like-
that's how
I'm
I
like
used
a
to
mile-
drive
I'm a
down
mile
to.
away.
Yeah, that's why how I used to drive down to Florida. Emma's from Florida, but you know you hit Orlando and then you got to get on the what's the other one? 84.
I-4.
I4, whatever. I remember there was a 4 in there. The one where you like it's another 5 hours just to drive across the state to Tampa.
Yeah, all the way to Tampa. It's not that long. But
Emma,
yeah.
how is
Well,
it
I mean,
being
with
Pete's boss now?
I-4 is always on traffic though. But
Bro, my family and I drove to Orlando this past March. Never again. I will never,
Dan was so upset.
ever.
why'd you do that?
It was so bad. Because, long story short, we had to make this family trip to Florida because my wife's father isn't doing well and he wanted to do this like one big last trip. So in order to save money because plane tickets are ridiculous, we was like, okay, let's just drive the truck down there. It was still like way cheaper, but like it was so frustrating. So frustrating. The traffic in and around Florida and Georgia, I hate everybody. All the people, I hate them all. It's terrible.
Thanks.
I mean, Chris, you're okay as long as you're not on the road.
Adam Barnett, it's not I-75. It's not Jacksonville and West. It's Orlando. So you get into Florida, it's like 4 hours south. You hit Orlando, and then like 4 hours west, it's I-4. It is I-4. You were right.
Well, you hit it just past Daytona. It's
Yeah.
kind of where you take I-4 over.
It also blows my
from
mind, like
Sanford and all that.
in Jersey, everything's very packed. This is where like one of the first places that got settled. So everything's very packed. Like you can drive 5 minutes and hit 3 towns in most places.
Right.
But then like
Not here.
you get in Florida, you'll hit Orlando, drive for an hour and a half. You're still in Orlando. It's just like it's massive. It stretches on for forever. I mean, from Orlando proper to Disney, it's at least 20 to 30 minutes, and it's all one town, which blows my mind. Bye, Chris. And then like same thing with because Emma's in Sarasota. He'll be back. He's just
Is it because we're talking bad about Florida?
yeah, talking smack.
Screw Florida. Oh, I'm out.
It was like 30 seconds behind. I don't know what happened. So I just refreshed everything. Everything looks like it called back
There
up.
you go. All right. Yeah, it's 45 minutes to get to Disney. Yeah, it's just it blows my mind how big towns are. Like Emma lived in Sarasota, and Sarasota like we drive
lives?
30 minutes from the water to where they live, where her parents live, and like it's still Sarasota, which
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the largest county in the country. Jacksonville's like the largest city landmass wise in the world except for Beijing.
Whoa.
We're like
Really?
number 2 in the world. Yeah, it's crazy. I can drive highway speeds for over an hour and be in the same city.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Interesting
And
facts with Chris.
Yeah.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yeah.
Geography facts.
Geography facts. All right. Well, why don't we get into?
Yeah,
I should
you want
probably
to
pull
play
up my
some
notes.
questions?
Yeah, we have to play some questions because our episodes have been running.
Yeah, let's hear it.
crazy
Let
long
me
lately.
get prepared here.
Also, people on the chat,
Pushing it.
you guys like the longer episodes? Hate them? Because like we
We've
literally
been
had
pushing
one that was,
almost
like,
2 hours.
hour 45 for one of them. I felt so bad, but like we had stuff to talk
We were-
about.
We were just rolling with
Chris,
it. It was
we'll have you done as quickly as possible unless we get to chatting.
No,
I
no
apologize.
No worries.
great. Your kids are already asleep. You're fine.
Your kids are already
It's all
asleep.
good. Yeah, my daughter's my son's asleep. My daughter's in her bedroom. She's good.
How old are your kids, Chris? How many kids do you have, I guess?
2, right?
We got 3.
Oh, 3? What? Where'd you get the
we
third
got
one?
Well, I got a 5-year-old who's turning 6 like next week, I got a 7-year-old daughter. I got a 5-year-old son, 7-year-old daughter, and a 16-year-old who is actually going to be going to military school here in the next week or so. It's going to be good for him. I think it's just going to get him out of high school pretty early and kind of get him in the workforce, and then I think he's going to enlist. So,
John, you want to go to military school?
That's yes, sir.
No.
But it's intense, man. They gotta leave the house for 5 months and stay there. Like,
Hey,
he'll be
you know
gone,
what? It's there for a reason. I don't hate on it.
Yeah.
It's also
I'm
here's
glad
the thing.
it's there.
It's
I'm
not
glad
also
it's
for like people think military school's for like bad kids. Like no, sometimes it's just like a legacy thing. Like military school is good for kids.
And sometimes and he's like, I mean, school's kind of busting his ass. Like it's not that. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to get all micro, but it's like basically, if you can't sit for 8 hours and learn this information and recite it back to me, you're the problem, right? So that's kind of like he's got a skill set that's different than academia, which we all do. I mean, anybody listening to this podcast is probably that way. But he's like, I'm just going to go there, learn some trades, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I'll pick a branch.
Trades. That's a key word, man.
Yeah,
like
and just,
you learn some
I'm
skills.
all for it, dude. All for it. Go.
All right. Speaking of special skills, let's listen to these intros real quick, and then we'll go from there. First one's from Ash. So we'll see. So right now the winner is Malcolm.
And maybe we should refresh everybody's memory of what we're doing here.
So why does Malcolm win everything? Seriously.
Because
does he win everything?
Does he?
Pretty much. He wins a lot of contests. I'm not sure.
Our house is already booked. Oh man.
Malcolm, you hear me?
No.
Damn, we gotta find a new house. I blame Emma for that one. She should have booked it weeks ago. Anyways, all right, let's listen to this one from. So yeah, we're looking for an intro. Right now, we got a couple from him that we're gonna be, kind of circling him through the show. But let's listen to what Nick Brim's got. Oh, he's got the full.
Oh, he's even got the intro in there.
Okay. That'd be good.
Hello and welcome to another Woodshop podcast with your host Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodwork and Peter Capar of Petrel Workshop. You can find them both and the podcast on all your social media.
This is Nick.
Let's get into it.
You son, I'm texting him right now.
Nick, you troll. Get out of here. Disqualified. Matter of fact, you owe me a beer for that one. Phoning it in with ChatGPT. Get out of here. All right. Ash, don't hold it against him, but he's Australian.
Yeah, g'day. How are you? Another Woodshop podcast. Well, what is it? It's where Pete and Dan just flap their gums for about an hour, and you get to listen. They talk about all sorts of crap. But anyway, where can you find them? Well, they're over the other side of the bloody world. You got to sit in a tin can for 19 hours just to get there. It's not like you can jump on the back of the roo and just go down the pub. But look, the podcast, it's pretty damn good. It's just two mates having a chat and chewing the fat. So get around it, give them a listen, and grab a beer, sit down, throw something on the barbie, and you'll be good to go.
Oh, I bet you it's shrimp.
Get around it. Another Woodshop podcast.
It's first of all, it's one of the best reviews we've ever gotten.
I like it.
I like it.
I don't know if it's good for an intro, Ash, but I appreciate it.
Ash, can you send one in English? Kidding. I love you. I love Ash so much. Oh man, he's honestly so like Ash is one of like my oldest buds as far as like the maker community goes. Like we met, I think pre-COVID, so I've known that dude for like 4+ years, which is pretty cool. And he's just some dude from Australia, and we're buddies.
Can you guys run that through Google Translate?
Actually, so when I was editing the pod the other
day, Emma in the chat said, "Excuse me, I said last year to book it before we left." She is correct. She did say that.
Correct.
So that is on us.
We messed up, yeah.
And we probably shouldn't have been talking about the house for the last year.
Yeah, but
because,
that's fine. We'll find something. We'll find something good. If not, we'll drive every single day.
We're going to go to that house and we're going to pull the people out by their necks.
Pull them out. All right. Well, next one is
Maker Throwdown. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently not a question. It's a statement from Mitch Hale from Horndog Maps.
The best
Hey,
kind
what's
of
up,
maps.
guys? Mitch from Horndog Maps.
audio.
I don't have a question this week. I just want to congratulate Pete for getting his workshop done. I was listening to last week's show where he said he was done with his shop. He didn't need to do anything else.
That is quite the
Nothing
achievement.
else.
So I just want to congratulate him on finishing
Just
that
done.
and not needing to do anything else,
Nothing
like
else.
Yeah.
moving equipment around,
Definitely not.
rearranging his entire shop,
Definitely not.
building walls,
Nope.
or putting up insulation or anything of that
Absolutely
matter.
not.
So congrats for getting your shop done, Pete.
One and done. This guy gets it.
What if Mike booked it?
Oh, that would be like ultimate troll move, and I would actually be a little upset.
I would be a little upset and impressed at the same time.
I couldn't be mad, but also would be mad.
Barnett just put that in the chat.
Oh, did he? Oh,
What
my
Mike
God.
booked it, haha. But that's actually a legitimate thing.
Yeah, if it was, then
Son of a bitch!
But here's the thing, like Mike's the kind of guy where like he's a I don't know if I can swing it this year. I don't know if I can swing it. And then the week of, we'll like buy a last minute ticket and be there. Like Mike will just make it happen, but he'll be like, I'm busy. I don't know, whatever. Because he never knows. He's literally, we've seen Mike cancel a trip at the airport before.
Yes, we have
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
Like he would just be like, I don't have to, I can't do this trip. I have to, like, and he literally left the airport and went back home to work on stuff. We're like, okay, damn, that's a baller move.
All right, enough about that.
Yeah. Thomas.
French.
Oh my god.
French.
This guy.
French.
Hey guys,
I hate using
Dan, you have a trail boss and now a boss grill. Do you plan to collect all the boss things?
Yes.
Peter, are you having a secret competition with Patlap to the most amount of shorts posted this year? And Chris, a glimpse inside what exactly? Woodpecker R&D strategies? Bye!
That is our loving friend from France. He calls in every week.
what was
He
the
also
last
sends in
question?
he also sends in a transcript. So in case you missed
Oh yeah,
some
Chris,
of
a
that.
glimpse aside. What exactly woodpecker R&D strategies? That's the question. I don't know. Well, we'll get into that, Thomas. We will definitely get into that. And
No, their strategies are like to use us, the community. Anyway, I'll get into that more.
yeah.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
And my secret competition with Patlap and most amount of shorts.
Happy
posted
Bastille
this
Day
year.
tomorrow.
Yes, I'm wearing a lot of shorts in my videos. Get what I'm saying?
I mean, it's summer.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
All right, it's hot everywhere.
I think he's talking
It's
about
like-
YouTube shorts, but also
Oh, I see.
shorts,
Okay.
denim shorts. Next one's from Malcolm.
Hey guys, it's Malcolm from Boston
Okay.
Woodworks, and I just want to welcome Chris to the podcast. Chris, I'm a big fan of your work, and I've learned a ton from watching you over the last few years, so thank you for all that you do. All right, so this question is for everyone, and it's about content creation. I've been recording a lot of video content, but I'm really way behind on actually editing it. So have any of you ever had this problem, and do you have any tips or advice on how to handle it? Okay, thanks.
No, but if you got tips or advice, I'm
If
open.
you got any tips and advice, Malcolm, please call in. I hate how true
Answer
that
that later, right?
Yeah, we're gonna answer that later.
Malcolm, I hate how true that statement was. Like, you have any tips? Actually, so I have some input on this, and
Yeah.
we're in a man. I can't wait for what's on a bench. I don't have a lot going on, but what I have going on is good, and it is 150% because of Emma.
You can't do that. You can't. It's 100%. You can't.
No, it's 107%.
You can't.
Mathematically, Chris is correct.
300% of the time,
Yeah.
it works every
People
time.
say give 110%. I'm like, you're an idiot.
No, it's 173%. Emma's the reason I'm like
Chris,
good right
Chris,
now.
come here.
I'm Polish. It's okay.
Yeah, he's Polish.
Polish.
Polish man.
It's a secret.
Oh. Okay. All right.
We don't talk about it out loud.
Yeah, we can talk about it out loud. You have to whisper in a pre-show in the actual podcast. You can talk about it out loud. Good. I think we got all. That's all the questions. You read the one from
Three. We have three.
Suman.
All right.
All right,
Long
I read the run from Suman.
Suman.
We'll take last minute
Suman.
questions if y'all want to send
No, we
a
got
question
plenty.
to.
I feel like we're gonna be
another
grilling this
Woodshop
dude. Because here's the
podcast
thing:
at
this is the first time we have
gmail.com.
someone on a pod that is very much aligned with what we do, which is
That's
all
true.
three of us are doing small scale manufacturing. All three of us are doing daily shipping, batching stuff out.
Right.
And all
And
three of us
can't
are,
get dick for views on YouTube.
Yeah, well, it's on,
Essentially.
I got
I used to,
ZCIs right here, packaged up and ready to go tomorrow morning.
see. Oh,
Can we swear here? Is that all right?
Yeah, you can swear.
oh, fuck yeah.
Videos, but-
Yeah. I mean, fudge, yeah. I'm sorry.
Clearly, you haven't listened to the Jimmy episode.
I like how you always cite that
well-
one. Like, we've definitely had some. But he
I
was
think
like,
Jimmy used the F word like,
it's a sentence enhancer.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
replaces the
Yeah.
All right.
As
so
he got looser, the F word flowed a lot
got
easier.
tighter.
No.
Yeah.
Kamani, you had a question? Wait, hold on. Did we miss a question from?
Yeah, he sent in a question last minute. Actually.
Freak out.
Need more.
Refresh.
more
Wait, did he? I don't see his question.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on.
It just came in. Come on, Maker Fears.
Hold on. I'm refreshing. Oh, there it is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. My Gmail just was not reloading. Fine.
I'll flag it even.
Kamani, what is your... Oh, you're wearing winter gear in your photo on Gmail. It looks really weird. It's something.
What's his hairdo like? That's the real
He's
question.
got a hat on. He's got one of those like
Oh.
Klondike
Well,
hats.
I want to know if it's cornrow Kamani or Afro Kamani.
Those are two
Afro
different
Kamani
Kamanis.
is my favorite.
Like the sticker.
Yes, like the sticker.
yeah.
Thank you.
You gotta be good
I don't know.
representation.
I think
you know?
listen, he's really like shoehorning himself into one hairstyle if he blows up. I think that's just the wrong move. Same thing like Coffee and other people that do beard based businesses, you know? Like the logo is the beard.
Right.
The beard is my mantra.
Come on, Alaska,
Or
Pete.
naming
Alaska.
naming a YouTube channel like a wood shop, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's why I went with workshop. That was a strategic move before I even knew what I was doing. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to do everything.
And
For the record,
I named mine after my wife's OBGYN office down the road.
A glimpse inside? Oh God.
well, that ruins that.
That was a slow burn on that one, Pete.
Totally,
That was
totally
one of my
kidding.
questions I was going to ask, and it's
No,
ruined everything.
I'm totally kidding. There's a totally real answer for that.
Oh God. Oh my God. So bad.
You'll never
All right,
know. You'll never guess how I came up with the name of my brand. It was tough.
I think your mom did, right?
Ew.
God, I hate how true that is.
I mean, that's
really.
technically accurate.
That is true.
160.
Mom joke that's really accurate. I hate it.
All right.
And
This.
yeah, it wasn't my wife's office. It was my mom's. So
Why not cold forceps woodworking? All right, Kamani.
Hey guys, late question, hot off the press.
expansion and contraction.
Question: what is an irrational fear you have as a maker? Like something you know ultimately doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but you still have it as like a concern in the back of your head. And I'm not talking about like injuring yourself because that's a serious thing. I mean, I'll tell you what mine is that I have the fear that when I move out of my current house, that the people who move in find out that I was a maker and a woodworker and think that some of the, you know, shoddy DIY upgrades to the house were done by me. And like, I don't want that to reflect on me. So yeah,
Sleep
what
Post-it
is
notes
your
around,
like
Monty.
irrational thing that may float around in the back of your head as a maker? All right, bye.
Question came in from Jake Miller.
Oh my God! Come, stop it, guys. I get it. You love the show. I love it. Please never stop. All right. Okay. Jacob Gilligan Miller. By the way, Kamani, great question, and I think I'm going to answer that a little bit as a content creator.
Well,
too.
before you play Jake's, we just got a live question in for Chris. Chris, do you miss the day job?
You miss making buns?
I miss one part of it, and that's just human contact.
Can relate.
Oh, come on in.
Hi.
He says human contact as a little
Yeah.
human comes in the
And
shop.
literally a human just appears.
I want to see your gloves.
Huh? Okay. Here.
Show us your gloves.
Whoa, those are cool.
Hi.
Hi.
Show us your gloves. Oh, no. There we go.
Oh, those are neat.
Those are awesome.
All day, every day.
Mine are lame. Mine are just blue.
I don't have those.
She's got. Actually, Emma has purple gloves.
Here's what you're gonna do. You need new pants. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna actually have to go. Not
Jake, please don't send in 19 questions. That's the reason our podcasts are so long right now. All right, so while we are having human contact, let me play Jake Miller's question.
What's up, guys? It's Jake from A Sweet Shop, and calling in with a question about shop efficiency to a degree. So I have been doing a ton of faux beam installs lately, and what I was kind of looking into was, kind of looking at the idea of getting a drum sander. I've been toying with the idea of getting a bigger planer with a helical head for a while because I'm still running the 735. But I'm honestly wondering if getting a drum sander to be able to run all the material through, get it cleaned up for a final pass ready for stain is going to make the most sense long term rather than investing,
ruining it.
I'm sorry.
$4,000 or $5,000 on a 15 or 20 inch planer with a helical head.
Ruined the entire show.
Just wanted to hear what your thoughts were, and thanks, guys.
Oh,
I didn't really answer you.
I ruined something?
No, Dan.
It wasn't me.
Dan
It was my
answered
kid.
The question.
No. I answered the question. Pete's yelling at me.
No, we love when people just stop by the show. Ooh. We always like seeing the behind the scenes, But the thing is, all these people in the chat, they think we're like professionals and like we're like perfect and whatever. So seeing like
we're hacks.
Life happens around us, and things happen. Things just people just walk into frame. It's fine. We're humans just like you guys. Yeah. We put our pants on one leg at a time with two servants, just like everyone else.
With two servants.
All right. With that, I think that's all the question. No one.
Not downloading this episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, I answered the question.
All I cared about was Jake Miller's question answer. So whatever.
Chris, do you find that you manufacture certain items to maximize profits?
Maxify, like that.
Maxify.
Everything. I mean, we're not doing this because, we'll get into this more in the show, I guess, but it's certain items. Okay, well, I'll put it this way. Certain items have a massive return on investment in terms of like, it's
like feet
margin,
picks.
Right?
It's literally
it's margin.
Yeah.
Like, feet picks and whatever. Its margin's great.
Huge
but
margins.
Some other items I carry don't have a very good margin at all, but they're super handy and they kind of work into the flow. And that's kind of a business model of a lot of companies, especially being in the bakery with Publix for so long. Bakeries lose money for the most part in terms of retail. Huh. But
they bring in other business.
They bring in people for other things, which then they just shop for everything else. So it's kind of a draw, and it's kind of a necessary draw. I kind of look at it that way. Some products are there because they just kind of need to be there because they're functional, but they're not that great in margin. And others they're like 90%. They're good.
I feel like that's a great answer, and we can go into deep about that. Yeah, because I can weigh in on that.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Yes.
Victor, I'm gonna make that a question in the show, or I'll ask the question.
All right.
In the show.
Write it down because I'm not going to remember it.
Well, you know what, Dan? In that case,
we all know this.
I'm going to go ahead and just write it down. Okay, buddy?
All right, that's what I said.
Yeah, you know what? Idea guy, calm down. Sorry, I don't know. I'm being so rude to Dan today. It's because Chris is here. I'm trying to impress him.
So when we get to the show, is it still kind of loose, or is it just kind of like?
It's loose, but we have a format, but it's loose.
Christopher, next question. We're gonna go real C-SPAN. Like
you have to put on your monocle. You knew about the monocle, right? We told you to buy a monocle.
You bought a monocle?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Monopoly guy.
He's got a monocle.
And your glimpse inside guy. That's not a monocle. That's a what is that?
No, he's got a monocle. There he is. Oh, that's just a lens. Get out of here. That's not the same.
It's a monocle. It's monocle-ish.
It's actually the lens that is
for the laser,
like a double-sided, so it lets the red laser through, but it reflects the red line, the red laser,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
lets the laser through. Anyway, I had a bad one, and it was actually splitting my laser in half, and I didn't even know it. And it was
like when you
focused-
pee first thing in the morning. Hate that.
Are you peeing at a string?
When you pee first thing in the morning, doesn't it split down?
Well, it depends on the night before. So if you
Yeah.
Pee? Or the...
just never mind.
I know what you're
All right,
talking about.
With that,
It's been many moons.
Many
It's been
moons.
84 years.
all right, guys, we're gonna call it. Thank you so much for the amazing turnout. This was a solid crowd in here today. Great questions. I'm really excited for this one. It's gonna be a good one. And if you're in small scale manufacturing, this is the one you want to listen to. Next week we have a guest.
Yeah.
We have Justin Davies. No, Justin Davies.
Justin Davies, you
is
may
on.
recognize him from the State Tree series he did on TikTok. It went like crazy viral. He got like millions of followers. So I'm actually excited to talk about
And
that.
if you've never seen his account, go check it out. Justin Davies. I think that's literally just his account handle, right?
It's Justin Davies on IG. I think it's Justin the Trees
in Davies
on TikTok. And I don't know if he has a YouTube. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. He's
in
got a
more detail next
mustache. You know you nailed it when you got a guy with a mustache that scroll saws state shapes. In contingent states. That's right.
Yeah, he does it all with a scroll saw. No
only
CNC.
does contingent states. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you all next week. Love you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.